So we are excited to announce that we have some new hires that will be joining our Eastwood team. Teaching art here at Eastwood this year will be Miss Aubrey Cunelis. In 4th grade, we have a new hire, Mr. Jeff Matthews. In 3rd grade, we also have a new teacher in the classroom, Miss Chloe Johnson. And then we also have 2 new special education teachers with 1 yet to be hired. The 2 that have been hired and that are joining our team are Mrs. Sarah Meyer and Mrs. Amy Roos. Finally, our new counselor will be Mrs. Heather Basset, and we are excited to have them all joining our team. We look forward to the great things that they're going to do. One additional bit of important information for you has to do with start and end times for the school year. This year, our classes will run from 8:30 a.m. until 3:22 p.m. So just a slight change from last year, dismissal being a little bit earlier. In addition, breakfast will be served from 8 a.m. until 8:25 a.m. That is true every school day with the exception of the very first day of school. It will not be served on that day of school as it's a half day. However, the other half days throughout the rest of the school year, breakfast will be served. Please note that on half days, our scheduled hours of operation will be 8:30 until 11:50. That will be the class times. We will still open and students are still able to be dropped off as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. One little additional note is drop off. It's really important that students are not dropped before 8 o'clock as we do not have staff available outside the building to monitor until that time. So drop off in the mornings will be 8 o'clock or shortly thereafter. Now let's talk drop off and pickup procedures. At Eastwood School we have about 700 students, and so it's really important that in order to maintain student safety that we follow the following procedures. First of all, unless coming into the office, we ask that no parents pick up or drop off in the south parking lot, which would be the staff parking lot south of the gym. We encourage all pickup and drop off to take place out at the parent pickup lot, which is up by the football field in that complex. With the parent pickup lot and drop off, what we ask is that all students and parents and guardians pick up and drop off by using the crosswalks. It's really important because as students start to dart through traffic, obviously we run risk of injuries by them perhaps getting hit. We don't want that to happen. And so we ask that the parents model the way and make sure that they use the crosswalks as well. We would really appreciate your help with that. Finally, in terms of traffic flow in the parent pickup lot, one thing that's really important is to know the structure and how we make that happen. The fastest way to make the flow take place is by having 2 lanes of traffic that parallel the sidewalk that's at the top of the parent pickup lot. We also then have parking in the middle as follows, and then we have 2 lanes of traffic on the back side of the parking as well that then flow into and merge together at the exit of the parking lot as we try and move vehicles out. With that, as traffic is merging, we ask that you take turns entering that space, and each car allows the car in front to then flow into that line as well as we exit. Thank you for your help with that, and we really appreciate your caution as you're in the parent pickup lot.
One of the things that's special about Eastwood is we practice Trojan Pride. Pride stands for positive, being respectful, having integrity, being dependable, and experiencing Eastwood. And what you can see in our hallways are signs about how we do this, and if you come to visit or students every day, these are things you're going to see in our school. So Mr. Miller, have you noticed our new board?
I had.
It's ready for pictures. So this is the place, students and parents, where you're going to be able to find pictures of your students learning all about those Pride expectations. Here at Eastwood, when students are following our Pride expectations, we like to look and celebrate that. So 2 of the things that we do are Fun Friday. Every Friday we have a half an hour where students get to choose some fun activities to do. The eligibility is that you don't miss more than 1 day of school and that you are referral free. Another way that we like to celebrate is RAD Days. RAD is Reward Activity Day, and it's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half that we spend doing something different and fun. what the eligibility is for this is that during that quarter, you have 90% better or on your attendance, and that you have no major referrals. Our first rad is gonna be a pep rally on our first Friday in the morning, and everyone's invited.